What's up, fans? Welcome back to the show. Guys, time of the prize. The prize is here. I hope you guys are having a good day today. It's January 19th, 2023. Not too bad out in Michigan, surprisingly enough, but I think that snow is coming very soon, especially in February. It seems like we get a lot of February snow and colder temperatures in that month, so it's coming. So all you Michiganders, take advantage of outside right now. It's pretty nice out. A little wet, obviously. This morning it was raining and stuff, but yeah, it's not that cold. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Welcome back to the show. As you can see, I am wearing my Guys Time at the Prize t-shirt, one of them. You know, I got black and yellow t-shirts. Obviously, I'm wearing the yellow one today. So yeah, if you guys are interested, t-shirts are $25 for smalls, mediums, XLs, and larges. And then 2XLs is $27, and then two t-shirts, any size, any color, I'll give you guys. I'll sell it for $30 for you guys. So yeah, if you want a t-shirt, let me know at Guys Time with the Prize or at Zach Prize, my personal Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram if you're interested in a t-shirt, trying to sell them. I sold a few of them, but I got lots in storage. So let me know. Direct message me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, LinkedIn even. Let me know if you want a t-shirt. I love these t-shirts. They're nice and comfortable. It's 100% cotton, so if you're buying one, make sure you do not dry it in the dryer, because obviously it will shrink. So yeah, if you're interested, t-shirts, Guys Time at the Prize t-shirts, black and yellow, smalls, mediums, larges, XLs are $25, 2XLs are $27, and then two t-shirts, any size, any color, for $30. Let me know on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, anywhere. You let me know, I'll get it to you. So yeah, obviously the last two times doing this for YouTube, I've worn jerseys, so I had to rep out the Guys Time at the Prize t-shirt today, so we got that going on. But yeah, enough of that garbage. Let's dive into some football. Obviously, we had the crazy wild card weekend, probably the best wild card weekend I've seen in all my years watching playoff football. I mean, all the games were great. All the games were exciting. You know, you saw all these young quarterbacks compete. All the games were not boring. I mean, all of them were exciting. I mean, it came down to one play. It came down to, a penalty. It came down to, a touchdown or a call. But all these games this past weekend were great. So yeah, obviously we start with Saturday's lineup. We had the Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was insane. The Chargers were up 27-0. 27-0 late in the second quarter, and they blow it. They lose 31-30. Like, you only scored 3 points in the second half. What the hell's wrong with you, man? I mean, that is garbage. Absolute garbage. How in the hell are you supposed to, compete when you blow a 27-0 lead? I mean, hats off to Jacksonville. They came back and they dominated. And as soon as I saw that defense of Jacksonville stop Austin Eckler, I knew that the Chargers were in trouble. I just knew it. And obviously, fast forward, they lose the game. So Jacksonville moving on. They're playing the Chiefs this Saturday. I don't think they're going to have the same success as they did last Saturday. But, I mean, 27-0, man. If I were the Chargers, I would be embarrassed to show my face around people in public, because that was embarrassing. That really was. But it is what it is. So yeah, Jacksonville took care of business there, came back 27-0 down in that game. And then the 49ers handling their business against Seattle 41-23. And then the Sunday's games, we had 3 games on Sunday. The Bills beating the Dolphins in another close one between those two, 34-31. The Giants taking care of business. Big upset on the road against the hosting Vikings, 31-24. And then the Sunday night game, the Bengals won 24-17. Ravens last play threw a Hail Mary. Could have been caught, but just out of his reach, and the Bengals are moving on. So yeah, that was a good game as well. But yeah, definitely the best wild card round in the playoffs I've ever seen in all my life. So you had that. And then Monday's game, the Cowboys scoring 5 touchdowns. Dak Prescott had 5 touchdowns, 4 passing, 1 rushing. But Brett Maher, the kicker, that poor bastard missed 4 extra points. That's a postseason record. And I think it's an NFL regular season record too. Or it might be postseason, I'm not sure. But 4 missed extra points, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, damn, dude, that's horrible. Again, trash. Absolute trash, man. I mean, how do you miss 4 extra points? I mean, yeah, I know they moved it back, a few yards a couple years ago. I mean, we've been dealing with this for a few years now, but damn, man. You got one job to do. You got one job, and you can't even do that. So that was crazy. But, yeah, thank God the Buccaneers weren't scoring. I mean, Jesus, that could have been a whole different ball game for the Cowboys. So, yeah, the Cowboys, despite missing 4 extra points, they won that game on Monday night on the road. They won 31-14. So, obviously, Brady loses. And now the question is, well, where's Brady going? I mean, is he going to another team? Is he going to finally retire? I mean, the guy's 45 years old. He's the greatest of all time. I don't care what anyone says. 7 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowl MVPs. The guy's amazing. 100,000 passing yards, over 500 touchdowns. The guy's a winner. The guy's he's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. There's no doubt about it. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not the biggest Brady fan, but I respect him. I mean, for so many years, for over 20 years, he was the face of the Patriots. He made that team. And as you can see, Patriots are kind of average now without him. So, but I think we're seeing a decline in Tom Brady, unfortunately. I think he needs to retire, in my opinion. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's going to be very interesting, checking that out during the offseason. And we'll see what Mr. Brady does. But, yeah, that was your wild card round. Like I said, the best round I've seen in all my years watching football. Yeah, and I think the NFL is trying to get these games together so that people watch more during the wild card round. But, yeah, all the games were great. So, yeah, you got that. But now, fast forward to this weekend, we got the division round, so the second round of the playoffs. So our first game, we got as I mentioned before, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chiefs at Kansas City. I think the Chiefs are going to take care of business in this one. First game is this Saturday at 4:30 p.m., so place your bets there. Opening line as of right now, -9 for Kansas City. So take the points or go against the points. So that's gonna be an interesting one. But I think Kansas City at home, I think they take care of business against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So you got that, and then the other AFC game, which is Sunday at 3 o'clock, we got the Cincinnati Bengals and the Bills. Obviously, a few weeks ago, Monday Night Football, they were supposed to play. They played for a little bit, and then the whole Damar Hamlin situation happened. He's doing a lot better now, and I read reports that he's at the team facility, hanging out with his teammates, so that's great to hear. I mean, that was just a crazy situation. It was sad. It was scary, but thank God he's okay and seems to be in good spirits. So thank God for that. So, yeah, you got that going on. But, yeah, Cincinnati Bengals and Bills playing this Sunday at 3 p.m., playing at the Bills. Buffalo opens as a -4 favorite. They're giving up points to the Bengals. I got the Buffalo Bills winning at home, even though they've been playing, not that good lately, especially against the Dolphins. Josh Allen turned the ball over a few times. He's got to really protect that ball. And, Stephon Diggs looked great, and that defense needs to sharpen up a little bit because the Bengals, despite, going to the Super Bowl last year, they're doing pretty good this year. And, anything can happen. But I think the Bills are going to take care of business at home against the Bengals. So you got that going on. And then first NFC game this Saturday night at 8:15 p.m. You got the Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants play upset here again. They did it against the Vikings. The Eagles, obviously, I think are a much better team than the Vikings on paper and in general, too. I think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins. And it shows. It really does. But they're playing at Philly. Philly opens as a 7.5 favorite. I'm going to go with the home team in this one. I got the Eagles beating the Giants. That's going to be a good one, in my opinion. Definitely one of those games you got to look out for. As I mentioned in the last podcast, the Jaguars and the Chargers was a game to watch, which thank God we all did because that was a crazy comeback by the Jacksonville Jaguars. But I think this one between the Giants and the Eagles is going to be another good one as well. But I got the Eagles winning that one. So you got that. And then the second NFC game is Sunday. 6:30 p.m. You got the Dallas Cowboys visiting the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers open as a 4.5 favorite, giving the Cowboys 4.5 points there. I like the 49ers at home beating the Cowboys, and I know Crazy Chris is not going to appreciate that. He loves his Cowboys, and you know what? I don't know. That's another game that's always back and forth. It's a rivalry game. It's always, a good battle between the Cowboys and the 49ers. Anything can happen in that one, but I like the 49ers and their defense. I think is going to be the key. I think they create a lot of pressure for Dak Prescott. He's going to turn the ball over a couple times, and I think that makes the difference in this one. So I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers in this one. Sorry, Crazy Chris. I'm sorry, buddy. I got to go against you, but yeah, I just want to shout out to Crazy Chris real quick. Obviously, talking about the Cowboys. Here you are, man. Cowboys. They gotta prove it this Sunday night against the San Francisco 49ers on the road. They gotta win. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I just want to give him a quick shout out. I hope he's doing good. I miss you, buddy. I hope all is well. So, but yeah, I guess in your case, go Cowboys. But I got the 49ers winning this one. So yeah, sorry, Crazy Chris. I know you're not gonna like it, but that is my pick. Those are my picks in general for the division round of NFL football. So yeah, let me know how I did. Place your bets, but definitely watch for that Giants and Eagles game. I think that's going to be a really, really good game. And another division matchup. And then another thing about these playoffs: 3 out of the 4 NFC East teams are in the playoffs. The Eagles, the Giants, and the Cowboys. So think about that for a sec. Yeah, the Commanders missed out this season. So, but yeah, 3 out of the 4 NFC East teams, and they were trash last year. They've been trash for a couple of years, but not this year. This year, they look great. That division. Even the Commanders were pretty decent. But yeah, you got the Giants, the Eagles, and the Cowboys, all from the NFC East in the playoffs right now. Crazy shit. But, a lot of people didn't expect them to that division to do well this year. I think the worst division this year was either the AFC South or an NFC South. So both South divisions for NFL football. Not too good this year. So, but yeah, crazy stuff going on. But yeah, that's your division round of the playoffs. Check them out Saturday and Sunday. Place your bets. Good games going on this Saturday. So check that out. And then we're hopping over to the Detroit Lions. We got Ben Johnson news, offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. He announced that last night, I do believe, that he is coming back for the 2023 season. I think he did get a pay raise, so that's nice. He deserves it. Obviously, ranked 5th in total offense, highest scoring offense in the NFL this past season. I mean, they were scoring points every single game. It was just unfortunate they started 1-6. You flip that around, obviously we're in, but it is what it is. But yeah, Ben Johnson's coming back, so that's a really good sign. I'm really happy about that. He deserves it. He needs to come back just for one more year. And in that case, if Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator, comes back, which, I don't really care because the defense was horrible this year. Got better towards the end of the season, obviously, but if he goes, I'm not going to worry about it. But if he does stay, I think this is the year, next year, the Lions have to win the NFC North. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They have to win the NFC North. No questions asked. If all these people are coming back, investing their time, believing our rebuild, believing that there's something here in the Motor City, you have to win the division this year. Or next year, excuse me. You got to win the division next year. You got to go to the playoffs. Possibly compete for the conference championship, the NFC championship game. You have to win the division first. I mean, played great in the last 6, 7, 8 games of the season. They really did. They kicked ass. They looked really good. And that defense looked better. That offense been kicking ass all year, especially except for the Patriots game. Obviously got shut out there. But again, that's a win, if we played better. The week 3 against the Minnesota Vikings on the road, we had that game won and we blew it. That's another win. So 11 wins. We're in the playoffs. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, Ben Johnson coming back to offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. His team. Let me see here. This is from the Detroit News. His first season as the offensive coordinator, 19 points per game in 2021, and then to 26.6 points per game in 2022. So this was his second year as an offensive coordinator. So it's good for fifth in the league, as I mentioned before, for offense points per game. But yeah, definitely, definitely kicking some ass and taking names. But yeah, he deserves it, and he deserves the pay raise. But yeah, all these guys coming back. You know, I heard a couple players are willing to take pay cuts. So Detroit, man, I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't want to get too caught up in it. I don't want to get overly hyped about it. I want to see results. I want to see what they do in the draft. I believe they need to get another edge rusher and a linebacker, maybe a defensive back. Offense, we're good. Our offensive line's good. Quarterback situation's good. Running back situation's good, and all of our receivers and tight ends are great. We don't need anything on offense. Defense is key. So another edge rusher, help Aiden Hutchinson out. We need another linebacker, you know, help out Malcolm Rodriguez, you know, look for pass plays, read coverages, stuff like that. And then defensive backs, safeties, we need guys who can go toe-to-toe with some of the best wide receivers in the league. So, but we'll see what happens. That's my opinion. We'll see what happens in the draft, but I don't want to get overly hyped. It's great to see that there's something going on with the Detroit Lions, but, you know, we got to wait till next year and the draft. I think the draft is going to really tell how they will do next season. So, yeah, you got that. So, yeah, Ben Johnson, welcome back. I hope you guys kick some ass next season. So, you got that. And then, yeah, as I mentioned before, so highest scoring offense. You got Kansas City at 29.2 points per game. And this is according to statmuse.com. So you got that, and then Eagles 28.1, and then you got the Lions at 5 with 26.6 points per game. Definitely taking care of business there. So it's the Chiefs, the Bills, not the Eagles, excuse me. So Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, Cowboys, and Lions. So highest scoring offense, we were ranked 5th under Ben Johnson. He did a very good job. I'm really impressed. I'm glad he's coming back. But, yeah, those are the numbers there. 26.6 points per game. That's pretty damn good. So we just got to keep moving forward from with that. So that's enough football talk for tonight. I want to end this episode with some UFC. We got some UFC action this weekend. UFC 283 live on pay-per-view, ESPN Plus. The main card starts at 10 p.m. The prelims start at 8, and the early prelims start at 6. So check them out all on ESPN, ESPN Plus. The main event's going to be on ESPN Plus. You'll have to pay for it, or, you know, stream it somehow, how we all do it. I mean, let's be honest, we're not all saints here. So, but I'll definitely be watching it with my dad and my cousin and a couple of other family members this weekend. But yeah, we got 2 title fights. We got Glover Teixeira going up against Jamal Hill for the vacant UFC light heavyweight championship. As I mentioned in one of my posts on Instagram, the title is vacant because the previous champion, Yuri Prochazka, had to vacate it because of a shoulder injury he suffered during training. So now you got these 2 guys going at it. It's going to be a good one, I think. But I think Jamal Hill takes care of business in this one. So I got him winning that one. And then the other title fight, you got the flyweight championship. You got the champion Deiveson Figueiredo defending the title against Brandon Moreno. This is the 4th time. 4 times these guys have gone at it for the flyweight championship, and I think in the fourth go around, I think Brandon Moreno takes care of business in this one. So I got him winning that. You got Gilbert Burns and Neil Magny, welterweight bout. That should be an exciting one. I got Gilbert Burns winning that one. And then Lauren Murphy and Jessica Andrade, women flyweight women flyweight bout. I got Jessica Andrade winning that one. And then the light heavyweight matchup between Paul Craig and Johnny Walker. I like Johnny Walker winning that one as well. So, yeah, that's your main card. Some good fights. So, yeah, check them out. Watch it with your friends and family. Drink some beer. Get some chicken wings. Get some food. It's going to be a good one. And prelims, I think we got Mauricio Shogun Rua. This is his last go-around, I think. I think I've read something a while back that this is going to be his last fight. The veteran, one of the best light heavyweights of all time. He's going up against Ihor Potieria. I'm going to go with the Potieria guy, and the youngster taking care of business there. And then all these other ones, not really sure. All these guys. Yeah, it looks like there's 2 fights that have been canceled, so that's unfortunate. And then the early prelims, yeah, really just up-and-comers, it looks like. So, but yeah, UFC 283 this Saturday. Early prelims start at 6. Other prelims start at 8, and then the main event is going to be on ESPN Plus at 10 p.m. So check it out. 2 title fights: Glover Teixeira, Jamal Hill for the light heavyweight championship, and then you got Brandon Moreno and Davison Figueiredo for the UFC flyweight championship. So place your bets. It's going to be a good one. This is going to be my first UFC fight night of 2023, so it's going to be a good one. I hope it is. I hope all the fights are good. You know, I love the UFC, so I'm going to watch it either or. But yeah, it's going to be a good one in my opinion. So UFC, check them out. Fight night this Saturday, 10 p.m. main card. Place your bets. So you got that going on as well. So lots of sports this weekend. Football, you know, UFC, hockey, basketball. Place your bets. FanDuel, Barstool Sportsbook, DraftKings, you know, all those websites, Caesars Sportsbook, you know, whatever you guys use, place your bets. We got lots going on. So yeah, and that's it, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. This is the Thursday edition, January 19th edition of Guys Time with the Brides. Thank you for joining me. As you can see, got my t-shirt. Let me know if you want a t-shirt, and got lots available. So black and yellow, smalls, mediums, larges, XLs, $25. 2XLs are $27, and 2 t-shirts, any size, any color, for $30. Let me know if you want one. This episode is going to be available later tonight, so be on the lookout for that. I'll post this on YouTube. You guys check it out, and you guys are amazing. So thank you so much for joining me. Guys, time for the Brides. The Brides is out. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Take care. You guys are awesome. Peace.